I just pray it works. So I'm going to set trades on cycle mood, okay? So imagine, Anan, you have a capital of $1,000. I should be able to use this $1,000 to open at least for the start, for the first 1 month, at least about 5 trades. Yeah. Please mute your mic. I'm recording, so I'll be getting too much feedback. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to my screen. So when you get to your royal queue, can you see my screen? You just say yes and then mute for me, okay? Can you see my screen, my royal queue dashboard?
Not yet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes, you can see.
Okay, thank you. So kindly mute your mic so that I wouldn't get feedback. Thank you so much. So this is how we set cycle trading. Okay, for me, I'm showing you how I set my cycle trading. So cycle trading, I have $100. I'll try and use about maybe about $180 for each coin, in case all the margin calls are bought. So somebody should have a calculator. $180 times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Times 5. Make it times 5. $180 times 5. Give me the figure.
It's 900.
Wow. Okay. It's fine. We are trading cycle. We want to make money. We want to compound. So that's why we have the trade. So I'll set it in a way that even when market dips, you'll still be in the markets. Okay. So just a minute. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the Royal Q homepage. So if you want to set a trade on AVAX, let me cancel one of my strategies so that okay. All right. So you can mute your mic. I'm starting the process. So how to set a trade on cycle mood? This is one of the ways I set my trades. So you go to quantitative. You look at the bottom of your Royal Q app. You tap on quantitative. Then you search for AVAX. I told you we are going to trade AVAX, Shiba, Solana. So this same strategy, you can copy it and then use it to trade the other coins. So we tap on AVAX. Okay. Then the next place we go is trade settings. You go to trade settings. You tap on trade settings. Trade settings. What you see here in the beginning, it will be $15. You're going to see something like 7. It will be in the default state. When you open a coin for the first time on your Royal Q app, it's going to show you the default states. So for one of my strategy for cycle, your first buy-in amount should be $20. Okay, I'm using $20 because of the strategy. Then the margin call limit. Margin call limits is like you are telling the robot how many dips it should go, how many times it should go, like levels. level 1, level 2. I want you to go to level 7 so that in case there's a sudden market downtrend, I'll still be in the market and still be making profit. Okay, so I put it at 7. Then the whole position take profit, you put it at 2.3. You are saying that if I enter the market and the price goes to 2.3% profit, the robot should trigger my take profit. Now, the robot has triggered, but the robot has not sold yet. So the next parameter is called whole position take profit callback. This means that when the robot has got to the 2.3% take profit and then it exceeds to maybe 2.8, then it decides to come back by 0.1%, the robot should sell for me immediately. So this is the instruction I'm giving to the robot, and it's going to do that 365 days till I tell the robot I'm tired, I'm okay, I've gotten enough money. Then you go and switch it on to one shot, and then the trade will sell off and not buy again. But here we are doing cycle trading. I explained to you it buys and sells and rebuys again and sells again whenever there's a pullback. Now, the next place is called margin configuration. So we tap on margin configuration. So margin configuration, it will be on a default setting. So you're going to edit it. Okay. So my margin configuration, the first call, I make it 3.8 one time. So this 1 times you see here, it means that the first buy-in amount, which is $20, multiplied by this 1, it will be what? $20 times 1 is equal to what? $20 plus the first buy-in amount, which is that $20. So the first buy-in amount is like a constant figure, which is there at the top there. All you do is you multiply it by the number of times. So if you make this place 2, meaning you are telling the robot, when market drops by 3.8%, please, robot, buy 2 times of the $20 for me. And here alone is going to take $40 because you are telling the robot to buy twice your first buy-in amount, which is $20. Beautiful. But we want to manage our capital so that we can trade more coins and also open more margins. Are you getting me? Okay. Let me be sure that you are with me. Okay. You are here with me. Okay. So we are going to edit it. So the second call, we edited, this is my strategy. So we edit it to 5.8 one time, meaning you want the robot when market drops again as you are sleeping or as you've gone to work, if you are not around the phone and market suddenly drops further down by 5.8%, market should buy another $20 from your USDT capital into this Avast coin we are trading. Now the third call, just watch it. We are on the third call. The third call, my strategy, I put 8.8 because of the way market can easily go down. So I don't want all my capital to be taken all at once. So I use the strategy called dollar cost averaging. So dollar cost averaging is a process whereby an investor or a trader buys an asset in smaller increments as the asset drops further down, so that when market is coming all the way back up, you can have even twice or 3 times of your initial capital. So RoyalQ has given us that opportunity to use that strategy called dollar cost averaging strategy to manage our capital well. So it gives us the chance to be able to do editing the way we want it. So our fourth call to be 8.8. When you do it that way, you have peace of mind. Then our fifth call to is 8.8, one time. So all these 111, it means $20, $20 plus $20 plus $20 plus $20 plus $20. So you take your calculator and you be adding it. The first buy-in amount is $20. The first call is one time, that's $20. The second call, one time, another $20. The third call, one time, another $20. So this $20 times 7, so which is $140. Then plus your first buy-in amount, which is also $20, you add it, and in total, in case all these margin calls are picked, it will take $160 from your total capital. So this is a nice capital management. So this alone, you can relax and, go about your daily duties for the next 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 8 months, and even a year. The robots will consistently be making profit for you once it gets into the take profit. So you will edit the set call. The set call, I make it 10. This place, I make it this way to cater for any sudden market dip. Yeah, so this is how I set my cycle trade for a $160. So $160. $160 will be able to cater for all these trades in case all the margin calls are picked. Are you getting me? So what do? You add all these 3.8 plus 5.8 plus 8.8 plus 8.8 plus 8.8 plus 10% plus 20%. Oh, you are sure that you still be in the market and enjoy. Are you getting me? Then what you do next is to click on the confirm button. You see the confirm button is highlighted in blue. Good. Then let me let you watch it again. So you set it. So this trade, $160 will be enough to cater for it. Beautiful. Now the next thing you go to is buy in callback. Buy in callback means that it's 1% here. This means that if robot comes to maybe buy this first call, which is 3.8%, if it buys it and the market drops by 1%, it should, if it triggers it and the market drops by 1%, it should execute my order for me. So that's what the buy in callback. So after it has sold and it wants to buy, it should drop by 1% more before it buys this my 3.8% that it has already triggered. So that's what the buy in callback means. Then we now go to distributed and take profit allocation. You tap on it. Yeah. So when you tap on it, I've already set it. Distributed and take profits. They start from the 5th call, the 6th call, the 7th call, all the way to the 100th call. So if you are setting all the way to 100th call, that means you have a lot of money, which can cater for, that's $20 all the way to 100 call. Meaning every day you're going to make money, because when the market goes further down, you have made room for market dip and you still be making money. Yeah, that's the beauty of Royal Cube. So your sub position, you make it 2.3%. So this place, these sub positions, they are trades that are taken one by one. The robot sees them as one, like individual. The 6th position, the 7th position, all of them, when market gets to 2.3%, any of them that gets to 2.3%, it will close your trades in profit immediately. It will not wait for the fifth call or the sixth call. Once the seventh call is in profit, it closes. When the sixth call is in profit, it closes. If it drops back, it will buy. When the seventh call comes into profit of 2.3%, it will close again. So that's where we set our distributed and take profit. So call that are above 4 margin limits, we put them on sub-beam mode. So that's where we are going next. So you click on confirm. After clicking on confirm, sub position take profit callback is the same thing explanation that I gave in the position take profit callback, whereby when the trade gets to 2.3% profits, when it goes further to 2.5% profit and it retraces by 0.1%, robots take the profit for me immediately. So that's what the sub position take profit callback means. And then our strategy period, look at it, is on cycle. I told you we are doing a cycle trade. So look at our configuration. Everything is set. Everything is well arranged for the future purpose. And then our trade should be at cycle mode. And the next thing you do is you look up at the right corner of your screen. You tap on the save button so that it can save everything you have done here. Good. So it has saved now. It's in the system. So the next thing you do is you make sure that this trade is on cycle mode. So look at where they've written AVAX USDT. You see below it, you see cycle. So if you are doing a cycle trade, that is how it should show. The cycle has to show below the AVAX. Then sub-beam mode real-time settlement. You go here, you tap on the strategy mode. Look at it, strategy mode. Then you select sub-beam mode. When you open it, it will be here. But you come down here and then tap on sub-beam mode real-time settlement. Real-time settlement. In our sub position, we are telling the robot that when it gets to number 5, call number 6, call number 7, I want you to immediately be taking my profit for me as at when market gets into profit at market price. I don't want you to wait or hold my profit. I want you to release it for me immediately into my exchange account or my hobby account, Binance account. Then you click on confirm. And this is how we set our cycle trade. And the next thing you do is to click on start. So you see the start button down there at your bottom right corner. Then you tap on start. Then your trade starts. So this is how we set trades on cycle mode. Okay. Now, if you don't want to be setting these trades continuously, you want it to be like customized on your phone, this particular setting, so that anytime you pick a coin, you just go and tap on it and then automatically the robot will code it into the coin. So let's go and look for Shiba. So imagine you want to trade Shiba, tap on Shiba. Then you tap on trade settings. Now you scroll down, you see something called choose a strategy settings. So you tap on strategy settings. So when you open it, you see add now. I have a lot of strategies here. So that when I want to trade, I just tap on it and then it trades for me. So you will add now. So you click on the add now and then you name the remark for you to remember. This one is a 160 capital allocation, so that you always know that when you enter this trade, you are allocating $160 for this particular coin. Then you edit here to $20 as we did. We want to customize it. 2.3% profit. Whole position take profit callback 0.1. This is how I do mine. This is how I set my cycle trade. I have 4 types of cycle trade, but this is one of them. Okay, buying callback is 1%, and then sub position take profit edited to 0.1. Then we now go to margin configuration. Remember, I'm redoing it so that you can see. So we did it 1.8 one time. Our second call, we did it 5.8 one time. Our third call, we did it 8.8 one time. Fourth call, 8.8 one time. That means $20 plus $20 plus $20 plus $20. So the first buy-in amount times 1 is $20. Another $20 times 1 is $20. So the fifth call is 8.8. You edit it. All these are defaults. You need big money to trade this default. So since we are trading in 160, we have to edit it to our capital allocation. Good. So here we made it 10, and here we made it 1. Then the last call, we made it 20. This should help us in case there's a sudden market dip, so that everything will just be in order. So this is how we set it. You just scroll and be sure everything is well set. Then you click on confirm. Then we now go to our distributed and take profits. You edit it to 2.3, 2.3, 2.3. Always remember to confirm. So click on the confirm button after you have rechecked to see that your trades are well set. You click on confirm. And then you make sure your strategy period is on cycle. You see cycle. If you tap on it, it will change to one shot. So you tap on it again, and then it will change to what? Cycle mode. For the rest of the options, it says optional. So it's not necessary for now. So the remark is $160 capital allocation. Are you getting me? And then you save. When you do it, you click on the save. Your save button is at your top right corner of your Royal Cube. You tap on save. Good. So now you can see it has been added here at the top. Steady $160 capital allocation. So anytime you want to trade the coin, you go to your quantitative, then you look for the coin. The coin says you should trade Shiba. Tap on Shiba, tap on trade settings. Then this time around, you're not going to do all these settings. You just scroll up and then you go and choose a strategy settings. You tap on strategy settings. Then you will see that your settings you did few minutes ago, it will be there. It will be there forever. Any coin you want to trade, pertaining you have $160. You just tap on it and boom, that's it. Everything is set. You don't need to go and be setting. Everything is set. Everything is set. Just click on your save button. Good. And then always remember to change your strategy mode to what? Sub-beam mode, real-time settlement. Then you confirm. And that's it. This is how we set a trade on cycle. And you can leave this trade for the next 6 months. The bot will be buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling 24/7, 365 days in a year. Isn't that wonderful? So this is how we set trade on cycle mode. So every time you go to your mind, you want to place a coin, just tap on the coin. Let's say Solana. You tap on trade settings, you go to choose a strategy mode, you just tap on it, and then it will bring you to that. You tap on it, your coin has already been set. You click on your save button, and then your strategy mode, sub-beam mode, real-time settlement. You click on confirm, and then you click on start. That's it. This is how we set a trade on cycle mode. This is one of the ways. And then I also have a strategy called set and forget strategy. I made a video on it on YouTube. So set and forget strategy. This is how it looks like. This is it. This one, you set it down for the next, just a coin. You can just use it to trade about 2 coins. And this is how, just a minute. So this is how my set and forget strategy is. You can take a screenshot. And then the margin configuration is 2.81 all the way to 100. So this one, you just leave it. Market is going to make money for you by the help of Royal Q. So 2.8 all the way. So this is one of my strategies. It's called set and forget. Yes, the name implies, as you can see, 100 margin call deep. So you are good to go. Then you click on save. Yes, and it is there. So anytime I want to trade, I just tap on it and I trade. So that's how we set a trade on cycle mode. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today. This is how we set a trade on cycle mode for $160. So if I want to trade 3 coins, that's $160 times 3. If I want to trade 4 coins, then $160 times 4. So that's the amount of money you should have in your USDT. So basically, that's how we set trades. So if you are here, you have any question pertaining to today's topic of how to set a trade on cycle mode, you can lift up your hands and I'll answer your question. We have 10 minutes more to close. Thank you. You can mute yourself and then ask your question. Joseph, do you understand? Okay.
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 Thank you for the presentation. And it's
you're
very
most
wonderful.
welcome. Good to see you here.
Yeah. I want to ask this question. Like, I saw one settings where you made 2.8 throughout. Recently, we saw that the market really dipped in such a way that don't you believe that if you do it 2.8, your capital will be hanged instead of using
No.
the big percentages?
Okay, that is why I made it 100 dips. So this 100 dip is called set and forget. It's for people who want to keep trading and be compounding their capital on their profits. So this sets and forget the 2.8, 2.8. It is going to minimize the negative percentage. I have traded with it. It's going to minimize the negative percentage. So instead of probably you have 2.8, then probably the next one is 20. You know, the negative will stretch more.
Okay.
From 1 to 20, somebody would have bought in between it. And now you know that the market doesn't go in a straight line. As it's going down, it pulls back. So every pullback of 2% is going to sell, which is profit. If it goes down, it's going to buy. If it pulls again, it's going to sell. That's another profit. If it goes down further, it pulls back.
Oh, network. Hello?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you. I think you went off.
Yeah, I think I don't know what happened. So where did you get to? Where did you hear it to?
Yeah, you were saying that when we set it like the one that you did, the market doesn't go straight, so it pulls down and then pull back again, and then you'll be selling and then
Yeah,
making
so
profit.
every pullback, yes, we want to make profits even if market is dipping. You should be making profit at every pullback. That's the secret. So by the time the person who is waiting at maybe 20% market drop, I would have made profits more than that person who is waiting for market to get to the 20% drop. Are you getting me? Yeah. So every 2.8, maybe the first call, the second call, the third call, the fifth call, maybe market will come back to 4% profit before it dips again and buys them again. So I will make profits faster than the one who didn't create a lot of margin, open more margins. That person has to wait longer for market to decrease. But me, within the short period of 2.8% interval, I will be making profits. Even though market is dipping, I will be making profits. While the person whose trade is on 20% or 30% wide, I will be making more money than the person. So that's why I make it 2.8, 2.8, 2.8, 2.3. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Now, yes. So now, for those who want to do the one shot, this is how I do my one shot. So watch it. Was my mic muted? Can you hear me now? Primboss, can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
see
I
my
can
screen?
see you. Yeah, I can see your
Okay.
screen.
Yeah, I was setting a trade on one shot. How I set my one shot trade for $45 allocation for each coin in case all the margin calls are picked. So that's what I was demonstrating. I hope you can see my screen. So I'm going back to the Royal queue. Okay. So this is how I set my one shot. So my first call, I make it 5.8 because I've seen markets that when you want to do one shot, sometimes it doesn't go one shot. It pulls down by 5% or sometimes even 15% before it actually would sell. So I put one. One means the $15 times one, which is $15 plus the first buy in amount. Then my second, I make it 8.8 like this. And then because it's one shot, I don't want it to buy the third call. So this is how I do my one shot. So by the time market will go to 5.8%, sometimes once it gets to 5.8%, it will just climb back up. and then it closes in profit, and I'm done for the day. So this is how I set my one shot trade. Then you click on confirm. Then you change the strategy period, make it one shot. So when you tap on it, it turns to circle. But because we are doing one shot, we tap on the strategy period right here, and it has changed to one shot. The next thing you do is to tap on the save button. If you don't save it, the robot will not take it. Yeah. Now, for one shot, you have to make sure that you see the trade is on one shot. So you could see it's having a yellow background, and it has written one shot right below your ETH USDT. And this is how we set our one shot trade. Then you click on your stats. You click on start. So if you come to your phone and probably you see that all your two margin calls have been bought, which will amount to $45 out of your $100. You just come here to where they've written stop margin call. You just tap on it and then it will stop. You see that it has written open margin call. So when you see open margin call written on it, meaning it has stopped. When you see stop margin call written under it, meaning it has opened, meaning that if you put it like this, meaning you said it should buy the margin calls for you in case it drops by 5.8%. So once it's buying for you, it will be lowering your average price and bringing it closer to the current price so that markets can quickly sell in profit for you and you move out of the markets. So that's how we set a one-shot trade. That's how I set my one-shot trade. Yeah. So that's it for today. I think it's clear now on how to set trades on one shot and how to set trades on cycle. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can ask and I'll answer you. So let me stop the recording so that it will not be too lengthy. I pray the screen will share. So I stop sharing screen.